This is called the City of Beverly Hills Rooster, and it's about a rooster interrupting daily living in the Hill Green Drive area of the city. But Beverly Hills Rooster is not the name of the city, it's just the name of the story, and that's why I called the story Beverly Hills Rooster. You can't get any sleep in the city, not at all, because of the Beverly Hills Rooster. Just walk around Hill Green anywhere at all, and you will hear this rooster in the early morning. So no sleep for you because of the Beverly Hills Rooster. Now it all started several Thanksgivings ago. Now 31 years ago, around Thanksgiving, when Dan said we should go find the Beverly Hills Rooster, but the Beverly Hills Rooster doesn't live at any house or lives in the streets nearby the house in the tall trees, alone with no other fowl and not even Fasha the dog. And living in the trees like that, they got a lot of noise, cockadoodling in that area. And having all that cockadoodling heard from those trees, they decided that they needed to catch this rooster, and it took a long time until they called Public Works. We, Dan and I, got up there. We found all the rooster poo on the sidewalk there, and we decided it'd be a friendly gesture for us to catch the rooster and take it down to the city dump, farm, woods, etc. So we took a truck, powerful lanterns, ladders, fishing nets, and other implements of destruction, and put it in the city truck and went toward Hill Green Drive. Well, we got there, it was late one night, and we couldn't find the rooster, and we never heard of an invisible rooster. With tears in our eyes, we drove off into the sunset, knowing we would be back again the next day. Finally, on a street near Hill Green, there was a noise, a familiar sound, not from one particular tree, but lots of trees. So we decided that we would attempt to catch this rooster as opposed to any other rooster, and we pulled over and decided to make the catch. And we decided to make the attempt now rather than do nothing and come back again. Then we decided that one big rooster was better than two little roosters, and rather than find another, we decided to catch this one. That's what we did, and drove back to the scene of the crime with ladders and fish nets and lanterns and implements of destruction. Dan climbed up the tree first with the fish net. I followed with a high-powered lantern to freeze the fowl in its tracks. Well, we got ever so close, but the fowl suddenly flew up into the sky and landed in a tree across the street. While we didn't catch the rooster, we drove it out of town. Now it's LA's problem. We then drove back to the valley, had a Thanksgiving meal that couldn't be beat, went to sleep, and didn't get up until the next morning when we got a phone call from one of the residents. Not a happy camper. He threatened to shoot the bird with his crossbow. But Public Works did come to the rescue and took care of the problem. We never heard from the rooster again. PD officers could not take care of the situation, not even the fire department or SPCA. Public Works could not tell a lie. Yes, sir, we took care of that rooster. After speaking to the other agencies for about 45 minutes on the telephone, we finally arrived at the truth of the matter that said, we, Dan and I, Public Works, took care of the situation, and we didn't have to go down anymore to Hill Green, and we're not even arrested. I did have to go to the station, though, to return the lantern to the fire department. Now, friends, there was only one or two things that we could have done. Either shoot the bird, catch the bird, but there was a third possibility that we hadn't even counted upon, and that was to run the bird out of town. We were both immediately commended. The next day, both went to the scene of the crime, quote unquote. Over the years, we told this story, this true story, and over the years it gets even more unbelievable and embellished. And we use all kinds of equipment that we had hanging around the yards. We took 2 trucks, 3 ladders, 4 flashlights, 2 fish nets, and a partridge in a pear tree. There were plastered tire tracks, footprints, dog-smelling prints, and they took 27 8x10 colored glossy photographs with circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one explaining what each one was to be used as proof. We took pictures of the approach, the getaway, the northwest corner, southwest corner, and that's not to mention the aerial photography. After the ordeal, Dan went back to his office and Norm went to the field, and we had a good lunch.